anything about LNG, you would have seen the statement from JPS about what they are doing for the customers JPS in terms of no disconnections, payment plans, etc., etc. The JPS knows exactly from Beryl where this government stands. The OUR is already on top of their game, and we are going to make sure that before anything happens in relation to any discussion about price increase or rate increase, that a proper discussion is had and it is evaluated, and whatever it is has to be communicated and dealt with. If it becomes that way, you are going a bit further because you reach to that point. Where I reach is to make sure what I announced today happens in the shortest possible time to ease the burden and the suffering of those who don't have not even a tarpaulin over their head. So I give you the assurance that that is on my radar. And if that is inevitable, we will manage it and we'll make sure that we do what we have to do to ease the burden on the customers of the JPS. You asked about interest rate. We got approval yesterday. The Ministry of Finance, I think, at this hour, if not this evening, tomorrow morning, will start discussions with JPS. And as I said before, we have to be very careful because if we are lending the money and the interest rate is not reasonable, and by the way, it's consolidated fund money. It's not borrowed money, it's consolidated fund money. But guess what? If you don't spend $150 million to do this, and you spend it on some house, and fix some school, and some water, and you don't have light, the $150 million don't value nothing. Because light, electricity is the most important thing in a recovery as we speak now. So I take full responsibility with support of my minister. As I said before, you were asked about the shortfall. We have given a commitment for $150 million. They are to come back in relation to their financial model for the balance. The original ask was $300 million. We said we are prepared to do 2 months to get the restoration back. We will evaluate it at that point, depending on where we are. But right now, the most important thing is to move that 4 to 6 months and cut it down to 2 to 3 months. If the Jamaican people know and see the activity on the ground to know that January 2026 is going to be the last of the suffering because of electricity, they can manage that.
Last
but
of the
if you tell
suffering.
them May, June next year, they're just going to drop their money here because 6 months is impossible to sustain. So remember, you and I get on. We can discuss anything you want, whether off air, on air, wherever you want. Just understand one thing. My responsibility on behalf of this government and the Andrew Holness-led administration is to reduce the suffering of the people in the shortest possible time. And this is a game changer to what JPS had proposed originally and was going down the road. And the fact that we can do what we have done
Not go down the road, yes, but they want
with
to
any extension to the license is making sure that our commitment to the Jamaican people is upheld. So, as I said before, we can talk more. Thank you.
All right, boss. Yeah, man. I go down the road, but they want extension. Never easy. My boy had put them at them place. Yo, Billion.
Listen.
Billion.
Hi. Good night, good night, good night.
Oh, big up J Vice.
What's up, what's up, what's up? I know that we're whatsoever the Prime Minister said today, that you would have a lot of haters would run with a story to saying what the Prime Minister said or what he didn't say.
But yeah, them a run with it already, saying them a talk about physical war.
Yeah, but what if? Because based upon how these guys are behaving, we can give them a physical war if they need it.
No, we can't go there,
We
so.
don't
No, no,
need
no,
to.
no,
We
no, no,
don't
no,
need
no,
to
no.
go
Listen,
there.
no,
We can't fight
yeah.
ignorant with ignorance. We're not
no,
getting
That's
that.
right.
inspiration.
That's right.
Listen, inspiration. Listen,
Yes.
I'm being honest, and it's not a sense of ignorance, because
Yeah, I understand.
if you don't understand what the prime minister says, why coming out and making speeches saying that the prime minister says physical war? It's not a sense of ignorance. These people is behind the phone, the camera, whatsoever they are, and saying a lot of lies. A lot of lies, a lot of lies. And it's not a sense of ignorance, and I'm begged to debunk that, please. But these people are lying up on the prime minister from day one.
Yeah, but
We have, excuse me, miss,
then.
excuse me, please.
Make him
These
finish.
people don't want to speak the truth. And if you don't speak the truth, then whatsoever you get, take it. Please, I'm being honest. That gentleman, blood run through his veins. And these people are lying every single day. How could the prime minister get money in his account? Where? All those money that is going to the government agency. Oh, the prime minister don't have a touch. He's not going to put his hands on those money. So when these people are running with these lies and talking all these stories all over the place, come on, bro, and come on. People need to understand. You have a country. You have things to govern. You have a country to run.
Yeah.
This is not like back in the 90s when things used to be loose and everybody would run with it and all those stories. I am 100% behind the prime minister. One, and whatsoever he says, I'm 100% behind him, backing him.
Yeah, man, we're there beside him.
All right,
Beside,
I want to say something there.
please.
See, most of these people that running with a lot of misconception about what is going on. It's not the man we're educated, it's the man we're hear from the educated man, I hear from a local man we're more educated than him. Sit down and reason. You understand? And so couple dieted. But I can't understand why the educated one don't educate the uneducated one. Agree when we say, it's sometimes when we talk some stuff, it may seem like as it's another day, but some people take it real personal. You understand? What the prime minister is doing is 100% positive and make the country better. They save light in the country, people can live to see another day. When there is no light in the country, how it go? Crime rate that increase more and more.
Yeah.
So where the fight for? Where the opposition for? Why we can't communicate and live as pro Jamaica? You understand? Instead of live like JLP and PNP. We not forget somebody about to oneself, you know?
If you see, we can go as far as.
But wait, one moment. But what JA Voice is saying, it is not limited just to the conversation about the light yesterday.
Which is correct.
It's been going on for a while. The lies have been going on for a while. It does not limited to just one situation.
Which is correct, Annalie. And I'm saying this.
Series.
If you see people that say they love Jamaica, and you can look within yourself to know that this light post is gonna benefit some of your cousins, your sisters, your mom, hospital, the police stations, and you go and cut that light post down, you deserve to go to prison for 100 years.
And
Don't come back.
They are them family, them have them medicine that them food. I know enough people for insulin. And
But that's why
in the fridge. And you cut out people in life.
that's why I'm saying it's not the educated one that do that, It's the little man on the ground next door where man we are still look bag juice and them something there because he might look out fit.
Yeah, but are the educated one? Are educated one?
But is the educated one with the misinformation? You
Them Angela Brownback was in parliament killing her.
you see Miss Brown Teeth get up inside the parliament and speak out of his mouth? What did he say?
He's educated one fueling them.
Oh, come on, of course.
Yeah,
What are you saying is not the educated one, it's educated ones. You have a lot of educated people on social media fueling lies.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If them would come together and brighten them morning by helping them understand.
They don't need no help. They don't need no help.
We wouldn't have because you look a man upon the ground that's all. Where must sell him look a bag juice and must sell him look a thing. Him just a try to survive and nothing but it.
Miss, they don't need any, no, they don't need any help. They are cultured that way. They don't need any help. They don't need any help. The ones who are doing it, they don't need any help. They are cultured to lie. So the minute the propaganda come out of somebody's mouth, they can run with it easily. Why you and I are not doing it? Why we are not doing it? Because we are not cultured that way.
No, me never tell a lie. No, me never used to know nothing. Me not tell a lie. Me never used to know a goddamn thing. But
if I don't know, I don't lie.
Try to educate myself about the little bit that the country, me know about the country. Because I know say if the prime minister can't run enough, shit, man, I can't remember his name. But there is what name? Oh God, I can't remember.
But if you don't know something, that doesn't mean you lie.
Prime Minister, you remember?
Eh?
The Deputy Prime Minister?
Maurice Strong?
No, not the Deputy Prime Minister. The man them will give the medal every year and award to sit.
Governor General?
Yes, me know say the Prime Minister can't run the country. The Governor General have to run the country. But how much of us know that? And if the Governor General can't step up, then the army have to step up it for the country. How much of us know that?
No, but that doesn't mean you have to lie. You don't know Donald Trump, for example. When I go, they go say Donald Trump is a thief and he used to steal back in the days. You don't know something, you don't lie.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Lack of knowledge doesn't equate to lies.
Listen, before we even get independent, we all was in unity and strength, you know. Why no we can't in unity and strength? Why no? All we under the same separation, that me I said.
All right, let me ask you something, Miss Billion. Don't you see critics spend countless of hours trying to educate the masses? Don't you see J.A. Voice, Joshua Inspiration, Miss Inspiration, Petal, people on here, nice, even you, educating the masses? Aren't we educating them? But they don't want it. That's what we are saying. They are resisting it. They don't want it. And when somebody don't want something, you can't force them to take it. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
You know, when I look on certain platforms and see people saying that the Prime Minister gets hundreds of plane loads of relief, and what is he doing with it? And I'm saying to myself, oh my God, you don't see the army out there distributing stuff? You don't see that? Where did that come from? How did the army get stuff to distribute? How did the army get stuff to distribute?
J.A. Voice.
Yes.
You would not find the food that come in now being distributed yet. Remember, the government would have had their food prepared, to distribute. So when the government finish distribute their food, then these food that come in now in bulk, they have to have people to prepare them to distribute them. So they won't go out in the market yet. Just as though we have the economy stop. You won't feel the ripple effect now until maybe next year and the other year. So you're not going to get the food that come in now. The government is going to distribute what they had before that was packaged. Those food that come in bulk, they have to get them prepared, packaged, and sort out to go out. It's only a month since hurricane,
You know what, me watch a clip,
Man, 5 years before the place come back now.
Me watching a clip, when him say.
Oh, Jesus.
Is that
You want me to load a trailer?
him no mind, him no
No,
mind the
I'm
rest
asking
of
you a
people
question. Do
them.
you want me to load a trailer? Because you say I'm paying off the road.
He must say, me not understand. You talking to me? Oh, me I watch a clip of the Prime Minister saying, him no mind the rest of aid them and the rest of people them who are help, that is good and fine. But he must say, him that help the burden, that take the burden off of them, which is the government. But him say, when they just feed them for a day, them not go hungry again. So he might put in infrastructure, roofing. He might put in infrastructure so a man can just go get some board, some, you understand, some material for fix up back him structure, fix up back him house, and make him want to make sure them build them house in a proper and a safe environment, no swampland. I'm kind of see where I come from with that, because you feed a man today, that no guarantee you will feed him the next day. And the people we are feed them, no guarantee say they don't feed them for the rest of the year too. You understand? So I guess all Jamaicans got to do come together and make it be a Jamaican thing and cut out the bull foolishness, because it's not gonna look good when we are war against oneself.
You can say that, but how much of them believe what you're saying? Because they still want to lie. They still want to tell these lies all over the place. When the Prime Minister comes and make his presentation and telling the nation what the plans he have for the country, these people are still running with the narrative saying that Andrew, Mr. Holness is wicked, and they're gone up to the gentleman's house and went on the gentleman's bed, looking on the white. Come on, bro. We need to stop this shit. We need to stop this, because when we're damaging ourselves as Jamaicans. But they don't know that, because they have a political mindset, because they want the PNP to run things. It's not like that. It is not like that. Jamaica has turned corner for the better. We're not doing that anymore.
Chef X, you did the same way? We don't want to bring in Sassy. Chef X.
Yeah, bring her in, man. Take me down. Bring her in.
Yeah, do some work there.
Yeah, me up and little sort out some stuff.
All right. Big up yourself, General.
Big up.
Yeah, man, respect. All right, we could bring in Sassy. Sassy, a firebrand warrior. Big up Davin.
She defend our prime minister to the nth degree,
Firebrand Sassy.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, man, you come in calm.
nice, Sassy, nice.
Night.
You come in calm, but you know.
Answer to billion for
Me nah do that to me. I keep my sanity.
No, me not know if me offend nobody, you can tell me, because me uncle just say peace to all Jamaican, Me no want a man attack. I think that me agree for them at this the Prime Minister, because some harmful word them I really tell the man to go suck up some part-time parents. Imagine that. But what me I say, can't all of us realize that we are pro-Jamaican? You understand? Why we are fighting against each other because me know you can prove a man, you can put a man out there, and prove him say my lad, by continue doing good enough.
Billion. I think my Prime Minister and his administration is already doing that. That being said, what you're saying, I think the other platforms are where you need to be saying that. Because over here we are for love, we are for country, before even the Prime Minister himself. But we are up in arms when we hear the negative things being said, because we believe in our Prime Minister. He's a man of progress and performance. There's no doubt about that. So this is why we on Squitty platform, Showpo, is so passionate for when we hear these people come with their balonies to put them in their place and correct them. But you have to also remember, you can look in the sky and say blue, but at the same time, the other man say blue, but him refuse to agree with you and keep saying red. Where you go to dig out him and put your own in it? In a film eye socket? No. We can't do that. Keep in mind, we're dealing with people who are entitled. The People's National Party stated they are for the poor. Yes, they are. Their aim is to keep the poor. Make one bag of knives and thief everything from underneath we the people. Now we have a prime minister, it's holding everybody accountable. No one is saying he's perfect, but he's getting the job done. With that being said, these people still, why would I take up the whatever money I have in the NIR or whatever money that was handed to the country because of the devastation and handed to and only the people them of Westmoreland? What is Westmoreland contribution to the country itself? Because there's 14 parishes, pending an extra one to make it 15, What is their contribution? It's not like say they are the farmland. They're not the breadbasket of Jamaica. For the opposition leader to come out every minute and keeping a press conference and stating that they're not getting the help they need. What about the other parishes that have been damaged? Nobody from that parish coming out and behaving like, the opposition leader carrying on for Westmoreland. And if he's so passionate about Westmoreland, dip in your pocket and help them. They didn't vote for my prime minister. They voted for you. And if you feel like the help is not coming fast enough, then do something. Where's the money? Because he created his own website for contribution. Where is that money? I'm sure he has gotten some contribution. Let that be a supplemental income for your people then, since you're behaving like they're your only people. Let that be a supplemental income for them until my prime minister set everything in order, because he is doing that. But he can only go so far. Him and a yes man, them can't program him. And them not bully him neither.
Him saying afraid of nobody.
Then him no say we have him a brief behind him on the JDF.
All right.
He afraid of nobody.
This is what may I say. Remember, is the people is Jamaica, It's not the prime minister is Jamaica. It's the people is
Miss
Jamaica.
Million.
Well,
And the same, hold on, let me cut you. It's the same people them where we make reference to, because when you say the people, and keep in mind they're building a narrative, the people need help, but the people that they're really talking about is mostly Westmoreland people, if not just Westmoreland people. We know they need help. They have always needed help.
So it's just
Listen, Miss Billy, make my point, please. It's not just the fact that we have a hurricane that damages Westmoreland that make them need help. They have always needed help. Where has their MP been? Their party has been in power for 18 and a half years. They needed help during that time as well. They have always needed help.
Remember Dayton
Get up and help yourself.
Tassie, remember Dayton said on the campaign trail that when he went to the comrade houses and looked, like he could see the roof. Didn't he say that?
They have always needed help. And all right, we know they need help. They have had a hurricane. This is the time when they get up as a community and clean up their community. You want something for them? Set to the MP and hold on, let me finish. And since like owner have a phone, can I get on a phone charge? Go up on the PMP platform and say, listen, we the community will clean up our community. Opposition leader or prime minister send such man down here with couple machine and make them clean up and make we clean up a community. And once we clean up a community now, a year time for lead. Them now clean up nowhere. They're getting care packages left, right, and center. and them sit down under tarpaulin as if them want Andrew for come down there with shovel and broom. People coming down there to give them help. Them don't even want to clear the road. Them for people carrying the help. Them want the people them for come out of them can't come clear the road. Are you kidding? Pat them up and send them go 80. And put them in the sea. They are too entitled.
Who want to say something?
As what JFK said, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. They're crying out for help. What have you done for your country? You're crying out my prime minister like I'm breathing a woman left for suffer. What not do for yourself? You have been living on that land for years. What have you done for yourself? Nobody never going come say, all right, me live on the land. Can I buy the piece of land? Are you kidding me? They are surrounding parishes that need, if not much help as they do, but almost as much help as they do. And these people are picking up after themselves. They're hopeful for the help from the government, yes, but they're silently picking up the pieces on their own. Westmoreland people need to do them the same. Find a family member and catch with them until then. Come on for the land.
Come on, man. Remember the whole heap of $1,000 shrimp on the sale?
All right. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you. Step in for me now, my brother.
Me tell Squitty long time say the people them have money, them just wait for the last straw.
And then now, this shit bucket will come from England now. Every minute him jump and keep press conference and make it seem what when you did sit down in a finsack, all right, the bad contract them, forget the people them high interest rate and thief for them asset. Why you never think about Westmoreland people when you and PJ Percival shit bucket Patterson? Did in a power, why you never help the same people them? 18 and a half years. I want to now walk at sell out whatever Jamaica own. They needed help then. Listen, I'm all for helping them. But pull up your own damn bootstrap. And give my prime minister a break. Do not stress him out and make him have the health issues. He might do the best he can. And the time frame when he might go do it, you sit down and wait or you get up and do something for yourself and shut up. Enough is enough, man. Damn it.
You know,
those are my few words.
My friend went into West Catherine Hall, Montego Bay, and he said he's not someone who cries easily. And when he went into Catherine Hall, he could see trucks after trucks after trucks hauling people's furniture out of their homes, taking it to the dump. Why? Mud, not just water, mud gets up to their shoulders, their waists in their house. Could you understand what that looks like for these people? And you never hear anyone cry like these Westmoreland people.
Thank you very much. Inspiration.
You never hear one. You went into Trelawney, and the Trelawney is totally, there's a part that's wiped out. You never hear anybody cry like Westmoreland people. They know how to help themselves.
Inspiration.
The Westmoreland people are always a gimme handout people. Mm-hmm. And if you see, you know, I heard what's his name says when you see they did a drone and see the BMWs and Mercedes Benz parking some of these.
And just keep in mind, you know, inspiration. Let me forget, you know, that money could I use and buy piece of land, you know. Because keep in mind, keep in mind, a BMW me drive all the time, and keep him. You know, inspiration. Owning a German engineer car, you pay for the car multiple times. You pay for the car, you pay the insurance for the car, the parts you pay for maintain the car, the constant oil change. It's all about the car. Take that money and buy. You should have taken the money and buy a piece of land.
I purchased some years ago a BMW X5.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it practically new.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, every time I take it into the garage for service, it's $1,500.
I'm if I tell you.
Okay? So I went there to a funeral, and I have some cousins living down there in Little London. And when I look, they came to the funeral and they were driving Range Rovers. Range Rovers. These people are not about self, they're about image.
Oh,
And they like handouts.
thank you very much.
Image is everything, man.
It's not to build themselves. It's not to build themselves. They live in a plywood and they drive BMWs.
Oh,
Plywood home.
go on.
You tell me.
And where did that BMW money come from?
Wherever it came from, something couldn't tell them that, listen to me,
Well,
could I get a Severa to get the piece of land that I'm living on?
My
And
problem
Severa
here
land
make
purchase it for myself?
inspiration. In Jamaica, when you're buying a piece of land, the bank, if the land for $4 million, you have to pay 25%. No matter how much money, you have to pay 25%. That's just how we go when you have a purchase land. You will pay less percent down when you're purchasing a home versus the land,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That being said, if you're buying, if say buy a piece of land, you can put on the down payment and take your time. That is
Of
land
course.
and house is something that appreciates. A car depreciate. So you go buy something where you go broke down and get all and mash up instead of you use the money and buy a piece of land and create generational wealth for your people them where you have. No, you are bad for the government, like the government owe you something.
And that's what, you know, that's why I keep saying that these people don't know their priorities. They don't know their priorities.
About
They
keeping
could have
land,
been,
that's also where the PMP MP them want.
yes, yes.
Keep them in a poverty, right? And then while they being in poverty, I can always cry out like I so care about you. All in the name of securing your vote. Come on, why you vote for me if you keep me in an office to enrich myself? And when the opposition, because they're the opposition now, when they're no longer in reign and the JLPs in reign, I can demonize them and lie that they're not for you and they're not helping you. You weren't helping them either. Go sit down somewhere.
That's right.
Mighty
That's
God.
right.
Tired of
Mark
these
Golding
people,
went
man.
down there. As Mark Golding, I've ever seen any images of Mark Golding in Westmoreland? Has he
I
been
don't
down
see
there?
with a shovel and a broom and a mop yet him want my prime minister for come mop up mud out of dirty board house.
And where's his wealth that he couldn't take some packages in his truck and go down to help the people?
Him can't go
Where's
one
his
different
help?
island, go invest in a house over there. So when he should have
There you go.
invested in a house in a Westmoreland.
We've seen Elisa Hanna. We've seen Elisa Hanna going down there with packages and helping people. Where's Mark Golding?
Thank you.
He wants to take over the country. He would need to lead by example.
I'm telling you, I'm so tired of them. I'm so tired of these people.
Disgusting.
The foolishness.
Disgusting.
And then they on the platforms and they talk. Listen, when we upon other social media platform, I'm going to the chat, I'm a bad girl in the chat, I'm tell them meet me anyway, I'm a prime minister, I'm saying, loud and proud. Loud and proud from a prime minister.
1 p.m.
Oh, 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Oh, Tada. About the people, I love the people. Miss Billion, I'm not saying your intentions aren't good and pure, but this was not the platform for it. Take it elsewhere.
A lot of people and said the government do nothing. It's a lot of work going on with them not bringing on the platform.
Why would they? Remember, the aim is to demonize our prime minister, so they're not going to.
they can't get the money they want. But here what they have there, I want to give one story and you can't take it down. You can't take me down. They have a set of Chinese. I do all the school, them, the roof, them, the damage and all that. Nobody now bring that on the platform. Because them reach as far as get at it for now. I do the schools.
Come closer to the phone. Come close and talk to the phone.
Huh?
Come close and speak in the phone. Your sound too distant.
Yeah. What may I say? They reach as far as Catholic for fixing the roof on the school. And when people go about them, when they look at you and say, hey, look, we have finished this job and then we're gone to another one. We don't need another. Give them a look money. But I don't know what I talk to the government now work. It might work. But
No, the government not giving them the handout that they want.
yes, yes.
Why would my prime minister come and pay you to clean up your community? Make that make sense for me now, please. Somebody on the platform.
Clean up your yard. Government have pay you to clean up your
Why
yard.
would I pay you to clean up your yard?
Yeah,
A lot of work I go on.
that makes sense.
Put on your platform. And I tell you, say, the school them I get down the roof, then it's a set of Chinese down there do that.
Yeah, over 800 school themselves. We'll play one tape this evening with the things that were them done for the 1 month. Whole lot of things.
I can't tell them they know. I finish up can't tell the past school they know and then now or move on from there. So them are work non-stop. Chinese. Them are do the, yeah, but them now bring that on the platform because they can't get the money.
Exactly.
They don't want to talk about it.
No, they're not going to speak about what is actually taking place. What they're coming with is distraction to distract the people and from the progress that's being made by the prime minister. Because by speaking about the things that's being done, that's not going to benefit them. That is just going to really enlighten and prop up the prime minister. Why would I prop him up when I want to get him out of office so I can therefore be in office?
Every time I check with my friend, them say, what go on now here? What about the school? He said school soon done. Set a Chinese depend that.
You know, you look at, not to cut, you look at the likes of a Dan Jackson Miller and those supposedly bright minds. You never hear anything coming from any of those media personalities saying anything positive about the prime minister. And let me tell you something. It is said that one famous author says, Martin Luther King says this. He says that this world will not be so destroyed by evil people, but good people who see what's wrong and do nothing about it.
Thank you.
See? And that's a salient point here. All the bright minds, you could have your political preference, but listen to me. Right must be right. And speaking what is good doesn't mean that you're on the side. You'll have your opinion, but speak the truth. Speak the truth.
Those
And
people
that's the
don't have
problem I
no
have
truth in them.
with the PNP.
Asane.
Yes.
What she was trying to say.
You're asking me what she was trying to say?
Yeah.
In my interpretation, and I could be wrong, but I feel like she's trying to say is that we should come together in love and remember that the people in Westmoreland is our people, Jamaicans like ourselves, and that we should show them love.
And she was saying that is not the bright people who are spreading the propaganda. It's the little man on the street. And I don't get that.
So the little man on the street now, him at the PMP.
No, but she must not understand that the whole thing started from the top.
We know it started. Me and you and everybody on the platform night after night fighting for the prime minister. Know that. This is why listen, this woman, I'm glad she take it up on her own and leave. We never understand where she da go with.
Listen, I heard Satan Campbell bigging up the Prime Minister in Parliament. I almost fell off my chair. I keep wondering, who is this? Who is this talking? Never heard that.
Listen,
Never saw that.
they can only lie for so long, you know, inspiration.
Exactly.
And then not only that, world leaders see what my Prime Minister is doing and has done for the country. And that's all that matters to me, because keep in mind, when and if we need help, they're the ones that we have to rely on, not the opposition leader and him cronies. So as long as they view my Prime Minister in a good light, then my country is okay. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever he can do for himself and for us as a people and the nation, then he can reach out to them and say, hey, this is the help I need. And they're going to say, well, based on what I've seen you have done so far, I applaud you. So I am going to offer whatever help I can with however contractual agreement they agree upon. You understand what I say? Other than that, I couldn't care less about these vampires. And that's exactly what they are.
Yeah. They know that what is being done is well done and, I mean, should be applauded. You can't have people coming outside telling you how good you are, and your own people who is feeling it, your own people who has been the recipient of the good that you've done, cannot acknowledge it. That's outright evil. It's evil.
I want more.
Evil.
I want more. You're not doing enough.
Unconscionable.
You're not doing enough.
That's what it is.
More. I'm here. I have to help. I mean, it's a never-ending, non-stop.
Exactly.
They're like vultures.
My God. No wonder why they live on these land, capture land, all these years, and they're feeling that life is so good and okay and nothing else.
They were so passionate to get up and join line and go vote for the same people that were oppressed them.
That has held them hostage for years.
Yet they're calling and demonizing my Prime Minister. No, not cry out, help, 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 come save us. And while he's there coming to rescue y'all still demonizing him. My backyard want clean, mud in my house. So
that's right.
You're supposed to do all that while you're sitting on the house behind. You're kidding me, man.
He should put on his jumper suit and start to nail up zinc on top of the roof of their home.
They should sit there, digging out the hand middle and tell him, hold on, my boss, this a spot over there, so.
And let me tell you, when you look at the PNP constituency, it's some of the most depraved conditions you'd ever find. And the reason why? They learn not to help themselves. It's a constant, it's an habitual thing to be getting handout. And
the parents them passing that same mindset down to their children, and their children do it to their children.
It's a dynasty.
Yes.
Generations after generations. That's what it is.
That is what you call a generational curse.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's why
nobody can help themselves.
That's why I was telling you. That's how they are cultured.
Yes.
They change their culture that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
When somebody's cultured in a way, I can't change them. They don't see anything.
You know what? I heard Siaga address the nation years ago, and they picked two people. One set, they all have long spoon, and the one with the long spoon is trying to feed himself all along, and he doesn't realize that he can't reach for the food to put in his mouth because the spoon is too long.
Mm-hmm.
While the other group realize how long their spoons are, and they help to feed each other, and they become well and okay. And the ones who's been fighting to use the same spoon to put the food to the mouth can't get it there because it's too long. And he can't feed himself.
Hold on, guys. God bless in the comment section. Type that PNP and JLP have all of you trapped.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
I think we're gonna settle on your response, inspiration. I'm not even gonna say anything more.
No,
Oh, please.
I won't settle on that. Why are you over here? Leave nothing in the way, sir. Why are
Hey,
you
Jay,
here?
boys, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. But I'm trust me, I'm listening. So these people, why are you here, sir?
It's not a reality. It's your reality, not ours.
Don't Squid
You
it,
want
please put
Jackie?
on Squid it. Put on
Put
the
him
shoes,
on
son.
mute.
What you
Put on the
say?
shoes, son. Put on the shoes. Yeah, man. Fix him up
One
for
or
me,
two is
please.
a
Thanks.
boat.
Yeah, man.
Lucky
Boat.
good keep.
What you say?
Lucky
You
good
want to give a drop kick?
there.
Give me a drop kick and just clear your foot. What you shot
Just
him, man?
mute him for now. Make him go sit in our corner.
Just tape
Yeah.
up your mouth.
Yeah.
Give him time out.
Mighty God.
About to have us trapped. Look at this platform. We've been night after night trying to educate you. Let me tell you, you get on any one of the PNP platform, and we don't have these salient conversations.
No.
We don't have them. You try and say, listen, the Prime Minister might be doing. Oh my God! They tell you which part of your mother you should go. You can if you're not saying Andrew Holness is all the bleep adjectives,
You know
then you
what?
can't stay on their platform.
I don't go on those
That's how
platforms.
terrible they are.
Because my response would be I'm okay to SYM my mother because she was a woman of substance. And it's not my fault your mother don't have no substance. So therefore you guys have to look to the government. Yeah?
That's right.
And that
That's
would
right.
be it for me.
That's right.
That would be it for me.
You know, I grew up seeing my father. He was totally liberal, and I couldn't understand it. I couldn't understand it. And when I look around me, the people around me, how they have lived, they were all PNP. And I start to look at our family compared to the other families around us. And listen to this. All those were PNP. I kid you not. They were aided by the parliamentarians who run the constituency. They were given jobs, not because they were qualified, but because they were of that political persuasion. And they seem to have had it going on. And as we grow up as children and now adults, I look back and I see what has happened to their lives in comparison to ours as children. And let me tell you, they're still sitting down. Their parents have passed on, but they're still waiting on a handout. Still waiting on a handout. I could now see the difference.
What you're saying, inspiration. That's the same thing my dad was telling us before he passed on. He used to tell me, he said, son, the government will take this country and you're going to wish you were living in America. You'll be back home.
Yeah.
He said, you're going to be want to come back to Jamaica to live because the government will take this country and make it better than the United States or wherever you are in the world. So do not sell your land at dead left and give you.
Mighty God. One of the smartest things your father ever tell you, right?
He said, do not sell your land.
That's a smart man.
My dad was an ice cream vendor, and he went around and he bought land. And with so much of us, I wonder how he did it. But he had a vision. He realized that land, dirt never dies. That's what he says. He says dirt never dies. And I could understand where he was going. Didn't understand it then, but I understood it now. And he had land after land. And guess what? The people in the community start to make all kinds of remarks and begrudge him for the land. And he went and worked like like a hog to make sure we had properties. And I tell you, all those who we thought were of high influence and this affluence, and it's as though I don't know what happened. But you know, when you that's why parenting is so critical. When your parents can really guide you and tell you what's happening for the future, and you follow it, you realize every day you hear their words in your head. Even as an adult, you hear their words in your head, how they used to coach you and guide you. You still hear their voice. Still hear their voice telling you.
I would tell anyone, my grandmother had 6th grade education. My grandfather migrated to England in the Windwash. Unfortunately, died there. And my grandmother started her own business because she was an excellent chef and baker. Beautiful woman, beautiful, long hair, tall, beautiful woman with blue eyes. And that woman baked, and that woman cooked, and that woman built a life, and that woman raised 8 children. She have lawyers, she have social workers, she have accountant. She has my aunt works in as a in York College. She teaches, you know, and nurses, PAs, all of them made things of themselves, their children by extension, and grandchildren and great-grand. Collectively, out of her womb, she could see her offspring, it's roughly 300 and something. And almost everybody have a college degree or some form of trade. She never said to sit down and look up on the other person. She said, you come, you see me with mine, you're not entitled to it. She said, I'm entitled to give you love. I'm entitled to feed you and keep a roof over your head, and you're entitled to give me in return an education of some sort that I wasn't able to get for myself, so you can be an able-bodied, fully functioning adult to go out in society and contribute to that society. And we have done that as our offspring. Why can't them do it? Why people in Westmoreland can't do it?
You know what? I need a sabbatical from social media because I'm really tired of the hypocritical talks. People say the blatant nonsense and they come. Why can't we come together? We
have always come together. We the JLP have always come together. We have always talked about country and then party. We were never saying we the people. We say we the country. We the whole of we.
These people are
one for all for one.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the hypocritical talk. Believe me, I'm tired.
I'm telling you.
These people are barred down evil. Evil and malicious. Evil.
Glad gatekeeper never on the live boss.
I know. Should really light some fires.
Yeah, man. Should light fire, man.
Should light some fires. Believe me.
Yeah.
Believe me.
That's why J Life come down, you know. I know why I'm coming. I'm leaving, though. Yeah, I know why I'm leaving.
Oh, J, yeah.
Because when you hear the nonsense,
he saw me in the comment section, and then I'm like, allow him to speak, please. Allow him to make his point.
Come on.
Because I've been listening to him for months now, along with all of you guys. We are siblings in my eyes. Me no want you come up here with a bagger and I try cut him off, and you don't make no sense.
No.
Boy, me just stay there and listen, you know, because I can't let off no steam, you know. Me just have to just go and listen, you know.
At least big brother Squitty. Sometimes we need to have an open box for G keeper, and when the time come, we just say G come in and take over.
I'm telling you.
That's why me I listen, because the lady keeps saying the same thing over and over. Why can't we and it's not the big men and it's not the bright people doing it. No, you know, see the people in the parliament that talk nonsense, see?
Exactly. When
those D and Jackson
exactly that I was gonna say.
It's the educated people them that are spreading the propaganda.
When Mark Golding sits when the Prime Minister inauguration and he sits when everybody else stand, what message is Mark Golding sending? Huh? You wanted the bright and the brightest of the PNP? Huh? Is that unity? Does that speaks to unity or anyone that wants to unite? You tell me.
None of them want to unite.
There you go.
Because they were not able to grab the purse string, and that being said, nothing else matters. They say if I come to school and I burn down, that's what they're using their mouth to tear down everything.
You listen to campaign on the campaign trail, blood and fire. When you speak of that nature, you might have your intellect and understand in the context in which is being used how you think it's supposed to be. But those who are not critical thinkers and those whose aspiration is just to lick down and tear down, to them it seems that we're going for war. And they cannot articulate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody, they were just trying to explain to her, like Annalie, JPS, but something wrong, man. She's just coming the same thing over and over. She's saying the same thing
over and over as if we don't hear what she's saying.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you can't read.
Yeah.
What I want to know, because just as we have people in Jamaica who are not so bright, we have people in America who's not so bright too. We have them from the countryside. They call themselves hippies or whatever, and them, them talk. Even from New York, and even our culture, we have them. But what I'm saying, you never see them click alive and sit on it and say, Trump is a thief and Trump is a criminal and Trump is a this and Trump is a that. And make we do this to Trump. They not do it. From the man coming in and saying, go deport them, they not do it.
Shut up.
But why must somebody click a live and record themselves and say that the Prime Minister will do this? Me even see the gentleman make a video say that Malawi Fort is in jail. Police guard there. You want to tell me so sensible enough to say what matter nonsense?
I'm telling you.
Them know exactly what them are doing.
That's what I'm saying to her. They know what they're doing. They have their meeting and they get their talking points every morning. You notice when I go on the JLP live, Squitty have a different topic. Merlin might have a different topic. 5 live running at a time and everybody have a different topic. But when I go to the PNP live, it's the same talking points for every live. Because they get the talking point for the day.
Annalie, I'm not sure if I'm being tricked or being bewildered. But I don't use regular buttering. And that tell you the kind of person I am. I don't want you to come and constantly saying the same thing over and over. I said what I said and I mean what I said. These people are telling too much. Of course.
As my teacher would say, you've been circumlocutory. Come on. Rewrite the sentence properly. What are you saying? You think we don't understand what you're saying? But it doesn't make any sense.
Also, remember when we were younger and we were in school and the teacher step out the classroom and we go out with herself, and when the teacher come in, the teacher say, empty barrel.
Exactly.
Listen.
And she keep cutting you off to say the same thing and you start again and she cut you off to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I think? People like those are on the other side.
They are, but they come in disguise.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I think.
Because when they can't rebut your argument, they tell you that we must. Why can't we live good? Live good.
Then them
We
got
ain't.
80
And you know, it doesn't
on a
matter how
probation
educated-
period.
It doesn't
And
matter
you
how
can send the
educated they
hold
are.
on the inspiration, sorry. And you can send the opposition leader to give them a tour guide.
You know, it doesn't matter how educated they all think the same way. Do you know that?
All of them.
They all think the same way.
I don't waste time, I don't waste time because I think time is valuable. And when I pass a live, I can hear you guys speaking things that make sense. I stop and I listen and I move on. But you're going to tell me that I'm supposed to get up and hear people talking the same nonsense every day?
Uh-huh.
I went and I see Tyrese.
Excuse me.
Tyrese said that he wants the Prime Minister to come to New York so they can do a fundraiser. I want to look in the comment. Please don't give the money to the government. He's going to thief it.
Yeah.
Write down. It's like the same person used because it's the same talking point. We don't trust the government. Don't give him the money.
They've been
Don't give him
writing
the money.
that
We are suffering.
narrative. They've been writing that narrative right into the
My
election.
God.
And so it left,
Yeah, man.
it's left the imprint on the people's mind is that the current administration cannot be trusted with the public purse. How dumb can you be
That's
to
exactly
realize?
what they've been
How
saying.
dumb can you be to realize that the best performing prime minister ever in the history of the country, and yet he cannot be trusted with the public purse? Does that make sense?
And then you're going
Does
to come
that
on
make sense?
and then you're going to come on a platform now and tell us that it's not the educated ones doing it. So we must all try to come together. To come together with what?
Listen.
Yeah,
Listen. She better glad I clean up my act when it come on to certain words.
I'm telling you. I tell you.
She better glad I hello big sister for take the mantle there.
Yeah, man.
That is
But
good.
listen, the whole of them talk the same thing, So as I say, them get a script for them read. The whole of them talk the same thing. So any live you got the same thing, I say.
I'm not asking, I'm telling you, Kenan. Listen, when them fall out, they go here. Wait until them fall out. Alright? Them have a script we have to work with, a talking point.
We before election, them do it. We before election.
Remember Dan Jackson went and asked the question and Diana said, this question was asked by a PNP in the Senate. How did she get the question?
Yeah. If I'm supposed to go home, you see, and it takes me to walk through the cemetery to get to my house, I am going to do it because I'm not afraid. Mm-hmm. And they don't understand what the Prime Minister said today. They don't understand. He's not scared of their words.
No,
and their propaganda that they're spreading all over the place.
No, but when
I'm so happy he made a statement in Westmoreland where it matters most because he realized where it's coming from.
But when they were
disrespecting in any other jurisdiction.
When they were disrespecting the Prime Minister, I never see these people come to tell him, no, don't do it, let us come together.
No,
but the minute he speaks,
you're mad?
That's the same thing I was telling them from day one, they go to start calling him a dictator.
That's all right.
The minute him open his mouth, he can't defend the lies. He's not supposed to defend the lies.
In a COVID, them start right in a COVID, them start say I'm a dictator.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have some relatives live in Westmoreland. And before the election, during the campaign, I went down for a funeral. And I believe I was probably the only JLP standing in the yard. We started to have a debate, and I think they almost toned me out of their premises.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Let me tell you, and they find every name for the Prime Minister. He's a thief. And I defend everything they were saying, and they were throwing at me. And they asked me, "Where do you live? How do you know so much?" I said, It tells you how fool you guys are.
Right.
That you have to be here to be educated. You can be anywhere in the world and educate yourself about any situation. I am from here and I'm very current. And so when I give them some facts that they didn't even know, because guess what? They have one-liners. They're not able to deviate. They're not able to think critically. And they just have one-liners. He's a thief. He's a this. He's a that. And I battled them. And I tell you. So the storm came. And they suffer great damages. So I reached out to my siblings. I said, what we're going to do? And they reached out to me. I said, well, we have to extend a helping hand. And some of my siblings who knew what they're thinking and how they've behaved said, listen, we're not giving them a cent. I said no. I said no. And let me tell you, our family is large and people of affluence. They're doctors, they're lawyers, they're teachers, they're nurses. So they're, and when I reached out to them, I said, what can we do? They said, not a red cent. I said, come on. I sent to them. I said, we have to help them. And I did. I just didn't look at their stupidities, because what they were saying was they were just being, brainwashed. And they're not.
You're part
able
of
to come out of it.
Inspiration, you are part of the problem. You are a part
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
You are a part of the
Anyway,
problem.
so-
I must be honest
Why
with you.
would you
are
say
a part
that?
of- so you are, it's like you have a child in your house and the child refuses to do anything good. And you're going to say, oh, he's stupid.
I reward them same way.
You're rewarding for the
No, I get what you guys saying.
You are.
But from a humanitarian
No,
standpoint,
no.
Annalie.
No.
Me not think so, Annalie. Me think I'm family and I'm try help them.
Look here, not
Well,
even
it's a
welfare. Not
family.
even a
Yeah,
Oh,
welfare.
family, okay, a family, Annalie.
Yeah, man,
they're
I'm
family.
family, man.
In a
they're
matter
family.
No,
Listen to
man.
me.
But the rest of my siblings says no. They took a
Hold
stand. They
on,
said no,
man.
they wouldn't give a
hold
cent.
on. No, hold on. Let me explain something to you. I have a sibling, you see? She's much older than me. And I was the one who gave her a place to stay over 25 years. And most of my family is from the Jamaica Labour Party. I gave her a place to stay. Even when she had nowhere to go and she go to the member of parliament because she's a staunch PNP, the member of parliament never look at her. I mean, she come to me school her children them.
And she knows
I
say
know she look at me and tell me other day say GLP people wicked.
Oh my God.
Me, she tell that.
Oh no.
You still in your house, Annalie?
Yes.
I like you tell. Annalie, I put out you.
And wait, she get her eviction notice. Wait, she get it. And I did not give, and that's what I'm saying, I did not give a welfare check. Sometimes you have to draw the line.
Annalie, I would have tell her, I would have write my letter and say you are a squatter in a JLP resident.
She get that already. She get that already. She said jail people are this and the government is wicked and the government has no integrity. And none of who she support for years.
I do not fear.
Nothing does sheet apply.
Jesus.
Oh no.
And her eyes are not open until this day.
So she
So
work.
what are you telling me now, Inspiration? I should call and give her something because of the
Hold on. She work. She work.
No.
Okay.
You know, broke her bad long time, man. You broke her bad long time.
But she work and another stop. But
Yeah, because she don't have to pay for housing, because she don't have to work every
no, that's what I'm
day.
saying. I stopped giving her for a while, but she was still living at the premises. But me, I encourage her to go and get her one. But when she look at me and tell me that the prime minister wicked and in no integrity, I say, oh.
Annalie, I rather lock up my place and make you take it out for putting up. Me
say not even a welfare check I wouldn't give anybody, not even a welfare check.
Gone are those days.
So Inspiration, you're part of the problem. You have to put your foot down.
I wouldn't say I was there. I was there.
It was a one-off, and I said, okay.
Well, in your case, one off. It was all the time for me.
As I use, I say, you have to put politics aside there, so. You have to people.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
Are them,
man,
politi-
family
are
and
them, poli-
family.
are them
Come on,
political
man.
Yeah.
choices when a
No,
lot of them in
no,
the
no,
position that they
no,
are
no,
in?
no, 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 no.
Yes.
People are gonna,
It's my father's sister
Kenan.
people are gonna have them
children.
choice. People are gonna make
No,
them
Oh,
no, no,
choice.
no. Listen,
I
no.
auntie. I'm auntie. I'm auntie.
Yes,
I'm
No,
yes, yeah.
woman.
It's
no, listen what
my
I'm saying. Listen
father's
what I'm
sister's
saying.
children,
A lot of
and
them could,
Oh,
a lot of
oh,
them,
oh.
a lot of them could
yeah,
advance their life. Because my sister could, but
true.
because of political choices, they did not.
Yeah, that's true. But true that if me I go give my family, man. Me
You
can't,
know, you mean I give
family, I'm a
them?
family boss.
Eh?
All right, me
Yeah.
gonna tell you something,
JP
Annalie.
and
Me will
JP is
have the
just a party.
$10 and start out and say me I gonna give you the $10 and just kiss my teeth and give you 7.
Let him dollar you and get.
But
Yeah,
me I
say,
give you.
no man, me can't, no man, me
Me
can't forget
give.
them, man.
No, my thing is this, to be honest, big brother. If I can give anybody, I can give my family. Already
Yeah,
them a
man.
kick me give them same way.
You say
Yeah,
all
man.
about Kenan, you say you have to give them. What make you have to give them? Why you have to?
But I'm a family.
A
No, say you want
family.
to, but you don't have to. Say you want to, you don't have to.
No, well, me not, no, me have to give my family boss. Then me can't get stranger. Why me can't give my family?
That me I said to her.
But me not
Me
get
give my family.
But me not get stranger neither. Oh, me say when me say,
I mean,
you know much time. Wait. You know much time stranger better to me than my family.
Me too.
You know
yeah,
I
what I'm
can
saying?
say
yeah,
that myself.
yeah. But if my family drop in a hole, man, me I go take them
No,
out.
me
That's what
dear,
me,
no, me dear, no.
me not have to deal with
Even
them.
though honestly, Kenan, me have some family where, while me I help them out of the hole, them withdraw me down and tip
I
on
don't
me
know
and
what it
come up.
can you're just speaking blankly because you don't know. But
You
if you have to
know,
sit and
family that
listen,
you want to see them.
if you have to
I
sit and listen
told
to
No,
some
that told
stories,
them my big
Kenan,
brother.
you'd
You want to see
understand.
family that you want to
your
see them.
family where you not live near. That's a true.
Kenan,
Family
if you
where
have
you
to,
not
Kenan, if
live
you're
near.
supposed to sit and listen to some stories that some people give you, trust me, you'd have a different thing to say.
My family want to analyze me, me not look on them. You
Yeah.
understand? But different from that, if I in politics, no, that can't make me and them different.
I know it's not a politics. I'm just saying to you, their choices. It's not really
People,
political alone, but their
nobody, listen,
choices. But
people,
you
people
worse.
make
You
bad
can't
choice,
come.
you know.
No. You can't come to me and say this government is better than that one, and then over the
Them
years
are
they
gonna say
run
that
behind this
because them
government and
love
they
to
run
them
behind them,
party.
run behind them, run behind them. I was
Yeah,
something you
man.
call me? No.
Most of
I'm
that
going
show,
over there.
show up for them party. Me have enough virgin who tell me the same thing, but me tell them straight up. And me and them are virgin. And them still don't have
Listen.
the same thing.
You see
And
what Sonny
there
said?
you go.
You see what Sonny said? I am country first. I am
That,
country first. You're not going to get up and swear. I said, this government is the best and you will never do any wrong. I will not swear like that. I
No.
run behind blindly. And when me see I do something wrong, I'm going to stop and say, but wait, boss, you could have changed that. I run behind him blindly.
but let me ask you a question. What your family are doing you know used to?
I would have to tell you, if I would have to tell you of the year, you'll be surprised. You'll
And
be
them are doing
surprised.
for years. You said them are paying
All
for
right.
years, so them are not for
Let me
years.
give you an example. I'm going to give you an example. Put the PNP aside.
Mm-hmm.
I have a sibling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a 2-bedroom house. And the sibling live in my house. I didn't give the sibling permission, you know. I
Mm-hmm.
left the house and the sibling moved in
Mm-hmm.
without me knowing. I have a sick family member. I have a sick family member that I was preparing the house for.
Mm-hmm.
And the sibling knew about it. And the sibling did not move in the sick family member. The sibling moved in the sibling self. And the sibling children and the sibling man. And my sick family member was there. I didn't know that. It was about 7 years in. I got the call to say, you don't know that so and so live there, so and so. Basically, in another part by so and so self and need help. I said, no. The person said, yes, the so and so need help. So when I reached out to the person did not talk to me like, you know, I'm sorry I did this. The person started talking. I said, I'm going to live here. I'm bad mind and the place empty. And why the person moving? I said, no, but that's not the point. You can't just move into somebody's place without me telling them. And because, as I said, the sick person was supposed to go in the place and the sick person had to go into a home. And I had to pay for the home.
Them couldn't, first thing, them would
Let me
have come
finish,
out of my place.
Kenan. I have to pay for the home for almost 10 years. And that sibling did not help once. And that home was for the person, that house. And you see after the person continued living there until about 12 years, we start hear some things and I say, you know what? You have to go and get your own place. You know what the person do? The person never give me a rent, you know. The person take off the door and dig up the tile them.
Jesus.
And say, them put on and then left in there. Dig up
Mighty God.
Okay.
That's deep.
Okay.
I'm poisonous.
That was our enemy, man. That
Yeah,
was our
man.
enemy.
You know what I say?
Hold on, guys. Lydia Clark in the comments say, from JP with my brother don't talk to me.
Tell me about it. Can the person take off the door them, dig out the window jam? I remember that my money was in the window, you know, and the person take off the because the window was mine and the jam was the person. And the person take off the jam them, take off the window, put a gun and take out the jam them.
Mighty God.
And the person tile one room, I tile the other two room and bathroom, and the person dig up the tile in the front room, dig up it.
Mighty God.
Yo, that evil.
That a poison man.
Evil people.
Yeah, man.
I don't want them, their family. Them family can't come near me.
And I have a tank outside, and because I said the other siblings must use the tank, the person burn up the tank.
Wicked. Listen, that.
You know, but I lock them up.
Your family do that?
Yeah. So I don't know what Kenan said. I say Kenan, you can't make a blanket statement.
No, that's a different thing, man. No. That's a different thing.
You have to put a prefix. You can't make a blanket statement.
A family are evil family, man. That different, man. What if my family not do that wickedness? Yeah, if my family not do that wickedness, the man, and them I move, whatever, them dropping our hole. Me I go help them.
And look here, about 7 years later, I get a call, and I say hello. It was a person on the line. And I hung up because I recognize if as a person call back and say, please don't hang up. I just want to say sorry. I said, sorry for what? And even though the person apologized, the person say, you hurt me and me hurt me. So I just want
Jesus,
to say,
that wasn't an apology.
No.
That was a backhand apology.
And I said, sorry for what? I said, when you're apologizing, I want you to tell me what. Tell me specifically what. The person said, well, you've been there for me. You've been kind to me. You've been this and sometimes with anger and with this, but you know you do things to me too, and me never tell you about. And I know the person that did me a proper sorry.
That's a different case of wicked.
That's what I'm telling Ken. And if somebody say, me now, do you have to understand that there are different cases with family and the family and family?
Yeah, a PNP too.
Yes.
And the PNP alone says so labor rights case too.
Yeah, but that one the mother.
I know every family and family can, and trust me.
No, that's true. Me understand the part there. But that family can't come near me, you know. That one there can't come near me. And they want to see that.
That sound like the one they did fight me for my place.
Remember, I know the person living at the house for free with our children for almost 20 years, you know? And the person could look at it and say she never charged me a rent, and she sent me sibling them and help me say the woman dig up the tile them.
Jesus.
Chop them up.
That heart they hateful. That is a heart I hate.
When somebody's going to repair the place, the workman have a hell of a time to take up all of them tile them. And re-render the floor and to lay fresh tiles.
Oh my God. She has so much strength in her.
Even the tile, see the person take off of the tile so nobody can sit down on it.
Me blouse and skirt.
Hold on. Are you do the tile and the tile it is everything?
Yes.
Oh, that person is sick, man. Person is sick.
That's a man or woman?
Woman.
Person is sick, squitty. Them have some mental. Yeah, them have some mental issue.
Them heart black. Bad mind.
I'm dirty, mental, everything in one.
So when I hear me telling that in a welfare check, I didn't give
no, man, that one they are different one, Annalie.
My one they tell me.
Would I write them off too? Would I write them off too, if I mean?
One of mine them is 2 house and 1. There's a wall separation. And him lick out the wall and merge house in a one and move in with him wife and 4 picnic. And when my find about it, him no. No girl can't give me no chat.
Stay there.
That's how you know.
It took me about 4.5 years what we get out. I don't want to tell you, see me have the 500,000 water bill.
A wicked
Yeah,
boy, that.
yeah, man.
I think
And
it's 4.5 years to get them out.
eh?
Take it 4.5 years to get them out.
Yeah, and when COVID did come into, so that kind of delayed the court and everything. And when I went home for my grandmother's funeral, because I still wanted to deal with it respectfully. And so when I came back and then I called him, like him blocked me. So I called one of my sister and I said, because I know she had a good relationship, I said, listen, um, I didn't expect any better, but it's when time the bailiff man come, me I go tell him to mash up every BC thing when me I take out of the house and chop up him for chop up to and make him carry me back a court so me can get some reimbursement from the time. So, I guess he took, when she called him, he took heed and left. I had to do everything. I had to tile the whole entire place. I had to redo both bathroom, both kitchen.
Fire.
Why
But
am I telling you? Not
Sanas,
only that, hold on the Kenny, not only that. My neighbor seemed to have a passion and a hatred towards me because when he moved in, he told him the house belonged to him. And my neighbor seemed to tell himself, same can harass me. And the other day when me there at Jamaica, me show him me get aside and make him know, say, listen, ask him about me and ask him if him, and tell him, say, me, say, you ask him if you feel like you can go against me. Cause you're bad, you have me not frightened so easy. Me tell him point blank squitty, me tell him, I say, I'll make you tomorrow news if you try me. I said, him, I could be lenient with because him a part of my bloodline. But if you want to take up and fight me on behalf of him over what belongs to me, we will make you tomorrow news. Yeah, I went there because I don't think I should go home and you harass me for my place.
You make him a 7 o'clock news.
Me tell him we make him the news. Me not frightened so easy.
You have never been through it. You have never been through it.
no, me not got, listen. A country boy teach me something couple of years ago. Him say, not famous. Not tenant can't live in there and tell him say them nah move. Him say them can't tell him. But so them go and him come. Him say him come with him come with him courage and him blow it under that door there. Him say them never them scratch. Him say them scratch them have to move out of that. But
Same way, so.
paint it when them done.
How they blow it under the door? How? I don't understand that.
I don't know why he might tell me the man say him say put on just put it under the door. And when in there so them scratch. Them come out man. Have to leave. Yeah, stay there. They also have to paint over door.
I like him. What is 2 keg of paint? I'll buy.
Have to paint over when him say not tenant can't stay in the house and say him say them can't tell him. But
yeah.
But him got him courage.
And Canon, I want to tell you, these people do these things because the court process defends them, and drag it out, so these people can be in a place for years,
That's why the courage are the solution. Them not see it, the courage, them don't know it. Courage, you can't see it.
Your mother scratch her tail. I don't know if you guys remember.
Years ago, and teach me that.
Years ago, a policeman did that to him girlfriend, come over and see her the gate attack to a man and go in and put on a rubber and coach it. You guys know where the story going, right?
Yeah, man, but
oh God. I think he had got arrested and lost his job. A Jamaica attack me,
Them no man, that's not good.
No. And the doctor them said there was absolutely nothing they could have done for her.
Now she dead?
I don't know what happened, but she was there and she was crying because the itching and the scratching inside, and there was nothing that she could have done or they could have done for her. Yeah, so therefore,
You
I
have
told her
to.
who was up there.
Not pure the ones, come on. And the
Squitty, leave
country,
you alone.
with,
It's a put a horse.
you know, easy, you know.
Yeah, what man?
Yeah,
That
man,
was
and the
rough.
country virgin teach me that, man. And me, I say, what? Man said, courage. The man, you have a different kind of courage, you know, from, I don't know. If I tell me, I mean, I say, wait. Me
Yeah.
go near courage. Me never want to go near courage. The man know him, I do. The
Don't
man
it?
say, yeah, man.
Come
But
on.
him know him thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
And I'm in full support of him too. These
Can
people
I,
are depraved.
that's a bean cow, right?
Eh?
That's it. That's a bean cow eat.
How you know that?
Him know
Mighty.
about it too, man. Him good at do one right too. Yeah,
Listen.
right. Gonna put out man too, man. Well, I give him problem.
Uh,
Yeah, man.
Listen.
Them say that solve the problem, them, man. Now I got coach and them thing there. So them think they
You
are
have to
joke.
make sure your house insure, man.
Yeah. The man say, oh,
Your house
think they
insure,
are
man.
joke.
When you say I light it a fire, Squitty.
You have to come out of that. Yes,
But the
please.
thing is, it's my brother, after the fire, there will be an investigation, And almost every house have camera upon it now. So you don't want to be caught doing anything like that.
Nah, man.
Courage I best move, man. Courage I best move.
Me think so too.
Yeah, man. Courage I best move, man.
Whole thing you can do, man.
Yeah, man. But me not prefer the courage. Because I have to do not more than blow it under there. That's it. I'm paint it when them gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They want to
Catch them because they bed they far from the door. Or they can't catch them.
me don't know him know him I do, man.
He
Him know
must he must know the setup of him place where I'm going. Oh God. Listen.
That work, buddy.
Listen.
Yeah, man.
Some people forget to them, forget here, them too tan bad and wicked.
That's what evil family do now.
Whenever it comes with it, family will kill you for a land house. Family kill you for a land house.
A bad mind, you know. Bad mind, all of that.
Oh
you know,
God, yeah.
Squitty, that bigger bad mind, you know, Squitty. That bigger than bad mind. If your family can't alive you for house and land and all them things, send man come on alive you and all them things, they pay for do it. Hey, you have some wicked family, Squitty.
Yeah.
You know, so much people make them family bill out of Jamaica and take picture and send go. Come on, when them
You
go
mean
down there.
send the money
Nothing.
for bill house and they take
Send
picture
the
of
money.
other people's house?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I send come. And when them go down there, nothing. Some people wicked, man.
You know that them do the hurricane, you know. You take picture of people who say mash up on it.
Yo, people are wicked, man. You don't know.
That them do,
You
you
know much
know.
man. You know much man buy taxi. I'm a taxi at Jamaica. And
That's
when
what Kenan said.
insurance,
I said, welfare check me now. Come. No one else said me no fee nothing.
yeah, man. When all insurance they pay, them want them send for money for insurance.
Like tell.
When thing for this, then that's enough, man. When they take a start, they may not have taxi and none. And your vehicle and mash up.
You remember the man a few years ago was talking about the van that he got from his family. Said him fake him debt. And they send the money for the van. Remember that man?
No,
And they said that some people say it's a comedy thing. No. That is art imitating life.
Yeah. I believe that as well.
I don't think it's fake.
That is art.
I didn't plan. And they decide, so whatever you have, if you are more successful, whatever you have is theirs.
Yeah. Or why is it you can equally share with me since you have so much? How about you go and get a job?
And sometimes the sacrifice you make, what you have, you know. It's not really money, you have to sacrifice.
Like me
But
tell
then
people, I say, listen, me work, and no matter the storm, thank God I'm good on the street. I drive, go to work. Right? If I do call out my coworkers, I'm like, you were really not well when you call out. Then me for their work and you for have the leisure at my place. I think so. Me they put up one in my house as a trace me and tell me, say, me born with ghost spoon in my mouth.
Somebody told me that I got a jump start, they didn't get any.
Yo. Some things we go through with helping people, it's the grace of God, but we continue. People them depraved, yeah.
That's why my heart stop when it comes to helping, no?
Why me can't make them stop me from the good
Can't
one
make
me have
them
to
stop
know.
me. Me not turn a lie and I
Can't
leave.
make
Me
them
not build
stop me,
that way.
Rasta. No man.
Me
You
not build
can't make
that
a
way.
man
Me I get
change
them
it.
same
Never you make
way.
a man change your boss.
I've
No,
lost,
me,
Never you make
I've,
no one change it.
I've lost millions to helping people. And I don't say anything. Millions,
me too.
millions.
I've been through that too. But just lick my own and move on, you know, because guess what? My faith is not where it needs to be, but I'm a strong believer in God, and me know want when God sending people them for me help them, and me use my experience from the past and turn away these people by, and then by that being said, I lose my we can't
Uh-huh.
brush off that.
Yeah man.
May I laugh off of you too.
No.
I'm not willing to
Yeah.
take that risk.
Oh, me laugh off of you, cause my thing is this, I always tell people, whatever you get from me, I don't want you to believe that you use me or you trick me into giving you anything. Because anything you get from me, I genuinely wanted to give to you. I had enough where I could have shared with you, Canon, and it didn't affect me. So
Yep,
when
yep.
you tell yourself, so you won over for me, you play yourself.
Me support you. Me support you in that sassy.
And when you play yourself, and when you realize that you play yourself, me don't want to apologize and explanation. Just live your best life and do your thing and stay over there. So don't it? I think
Uh-huh.
that. Move out of the way and make somebody else who actually need help with a good heart get the help. Now waste some more time with you.
Sure.
I think that. But me not go have you up. I'm gonna tell you something. The property that I tell you about, it's small, but the land fruitful. Scripture, me tell you, fruitful. I mean,
Yeah.
so me go home, I mean, pick fruits off of the land and everything. I mean, drive, carry go give him and share with him same way. That him himself said, boy, I appreciate it. I never know you would have done it. I said, listen, I had more than enough. I share it with neighbors and strangers that I've met since I've been here. So why I can't share it with you? Eat fruits and be merry. You understand? I'm okay with that.
Aye.
Because guess what? The next thing, one of the things, I was planning on putting 2 taxis on the road, and we talked to him about it, and I said, here we are going to do. You've been at work for years, and you build up your points with NHT. When you taxi them out, just whatever money you collect after my bike, they put on off for me, and you save your off, and get a down payment and put it on an NHT place. Me know my offer me, I go share split 9 out of 10 I go that it have to use back for repair back them vehicle there. Cause me know how Jamaican people turn bad already.
You what?
Right? That being said, him never even allow me to sort out the things that we have to sort out here. Then to step out there and do it. Him double cross me prior to. You see what I say? And
I look at him do that.
Jesus.
You'd lose 2 car.
Would I lose? So I don't think I'm with I lose a 2 car and a fight back for the house at the same time.
You lose house and 2 car.
Yeah, you couldn't take the house, man. No matter how I'm trying, you can't take one of yours. When I play in a hospital, time I do investment, My thing I am clad, Think I put my money. Sometimes I have to go in my car and cry, because the things that I want to say, I want to do, While me not say it, me think it, so me sin no less, so me have to repent for that, but me can't do what I want to do, or else I go to prison. Then you for come reap the benefit of me, what come trick me and take mine. My thing different, man. Me put you in a wheelchair of mine, yeah, man, if you ramp with me certainly. I think different, but tell anybody that. Can be the nicest person.
Mafia sometime, man.
Yeah, man. Me be the nicest person you can find, and then me just show you another side of me. Way. Just the fact that when me show you, take what I did before me actually touch you. If that's the route you want to take it. So I'm going to play a certain game.
So now you have to just roll like the mafia, man. You're there and things happen to him, and you make him clean.
What do you, man? Make him know me same time I reach, you know, that wheelchair me I put in a mine, you know. Since I behave like a bitch.
Scooty.
Oh.
Listen. All gangster already, you know. So now I tell her, not, you understand?
But he know that. He
Sir?
knew that. He was
Alright.
just trying to play with me.
Okay.
He knew that. He already knew who I was.
No, you tell her nothing, you know. A dangerous,
He did already know that.
Yeah.
I ramp him, I try ramp up with me. I mean, man. If I'm full of love, you know. But if you step on my foot too long, you know, no, we not do that.
I mean, I kick him out of the shin.
What do you mean, man? Straighten up yourself and our you know, guy with the meat makers of a prime ministers. My prime minister a bad boy, though.
No, come out and share to the brother. I have to rewind it here.
When me hear him go with himself, you know, good squitty, you hear me in my house. You remember when time you go up in for the car, your friend them you meet all the bench and I remember
You know, look on the premise close good. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, him come out well prepared.
Yeah, man. I say, boy, we're not afraid of nobody.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You can't tell Chris Brown to fix the road to St. Mary.
How name so again?
I'm a cricketer, man. I'm not know about road.
Chris Brown?
Cricketer. No, about road. I'm cricketer.
I'm a cricketer.
You know what?
I know Chris Brown, I'm a cricketer.
Oh, Sean.
No,
where brother name?
Chris Brown, the man who asks about the contract of them.
Whoever lines are cricketer. Whoever lines, yeah.
Yeah, man, wave lines are cricketer.
Yeah, wave lines are cricketer.
Chris Brown, the man when they get up in a parliament and asks about the contract of them money.
Oh. But brother, this money them ask about, you know. Every time them talk about money.
Pretty for the last 6 weeks. I'll be a pothole. Me have to drive in. I forgot Portland via St. Mary.
So you want to say, Melissa left all of them pothole there, my brother?
The pothole never there in there prior to the election.
Oh, that means Melissa rip it up.
No, you see as bad as done was. If you drive through pothole this week, you don't find them next week.
Oh wow.
Oh, so
from across the border at St. Andrew and St. Mary, go right back to the roundabout. A banana chips factory, pothole for days. And some of the pothole my ton creator.
Jesus.
Maybe I say
so if people like it.
I saw them like it.
No. You have to give them what they want. You have to give them what they want.
If you put them fuck up on the office with music box, I have a good time.
They love development, you know, so that's not strange to them.
That's not strange to them, man. They have to give them what they want. That's what they want.
Yeah, give them what they want.
I think that's nice, man. I love you that.
You catch me, I tell you.
Jaja, listen, Bill the man. Get your statement and send it to the man office.
Well, you see, my walk a big money, I don't know that part now.
You must be 60 years. But them go have one road government, you know.
Yeah, man.
Get
them local government.
Listen, my prime minister now ramp up with them. You must keep track of every dollar.
The one road order.
Them not get a dollar. Anything.
Boy can't get the money.
Listen, you see the municipal money, him need for rearrange that too.
Him will rearrange everything, man. Don't worry.
When him done with them crutches burn them.
You're crying, you go here. You're crying.
Big balling. If them think them opposition leaders start balling, he might go strip all himself naked in front of the camera and make them camera arms house.
Be balling, man.
Be balling.
You never hear them and them not talk about money.
But the man, listen, nobody not lick the man and the man always have a ball. The man always have a complaint. It's like him.
And then Macadam man talk about money. Oh.
Money, oh.
It rough.
Why them
the money the people talk about, boss? Me don't know.
Them dream money, brother. Them swear say them not going in there to get all the money. And bet boss.
Once the power get back up, man, Jamaica up and running again. I just see power them man them to start work. Once that up, Jamaica back on foot again.
Listen, I cannot imagine all these people always sign big 25-year contract and for JPS charge with one whole heap of money for light bill. No, the Prime Minister lend JPS a loan, and these people are make such nice. Yo, I'm telling you, them people are croft. We can't. I can't.
Remember, I know, being give them 150 million, you know. I lend them, you know.
Listen, the man make strategic move. The man go squeeze them and wait till the contract will expire 2027. You're going to hear about it. You're going to hear about it.
Sonny, remember I told you yesterday, it's not about the loan, you know. They know what the government stand to gain and they never want this to be done on the administration.
Exactly, under the expense of the JLP, they wanted to get the pot on the back.
Right, they didn't do it. And now they say that the administration is going to do it.
Yeah, whatever.
Because you know that the government going to get majority share when this thing is over.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, think the Prime Minister ramp up with them.
Mr. Andrew's a chess player, you know. The man is smart. And they been thinking from last year when he said that people have to go on the grid. Everybody have to go on the grid.
You know what I'm saying? But they want extension about 15 years. Nothing wrong with that?
Mr. Vast argument done.
Hey, I that bought them.
Renew them. You have to make them go on with 15 years.
Daryl Vaz not easy, you know.
Man say argument done. We don't want to hear nothing else. He might not be the boss, but he might be the second boss.
That way the argument done.
Yeah.
We don't want a suggestion, no, nothing. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, Mark Golding, no. We just asking the question, you don't need to get under the collar. Just for
yeah,
that.
whatever.
Like him attack to the woman. Oh, what is
him not getting a grand picnic?
No. The man just
I need to go home, go sing in a rocking chair with them grand picnic, them man.
The man just soft. He's too soft.
Boy, man, be nice, him come and make. Be nice. Be a unnecessary complaint.
He wanted Darren Vaz to show his hands. That's why I want to go back to the committee, you know. So they're doing so you can go tell Jamaican people that it was his idea. I told them to do it.
Yeah, they refused too soon. Somebody must have said to him, no, you should have went in so you can note all of their strategic move.
And come out and usurp them and tell the public. It was my idea, I told them. It was all me. You know, it was a me, man, you know, me. Remember they did the Prime Minister meeting with him? And the man come out and tell the public what they were talking about. Before the Prime Minister could have done it. Tell me if that man was straight. So, Daryl Vaz know that's what he wants. But he can't
I tell you, Melissa put a dent in my Prime Minister 2030 plan.
There you go. At least.
Still go up, man. Just look over.
When him take up JPS for the 27, I got it done for them, you know. You know, long Jamaica want back JPS. So if they ever make Andrew get a chance to take back JPS, problem, the people them go realize that their money never waste. He actually used it to do something.
Yeah.
Contrary to what they were trying to say. Their money, every day they get about give the people them the money. My goal in it now, give them go and go take it. You go and go take it. Where you wait, man?
Give them money for get the people, eh?
If you go and go take it, if Andrew not give people them, he must go and go take it, give them. Because he might behave like, remember when him win, you know? But before him win, you know, them ask himself when him going, if he can't, you know, Andrew, what Andrew was doing. He said, no, his constituents would have voted for him to carry on their plan, not the government plan. But now Andrew win, him want to tell Andrew what to do.
That me I say?
What is wrong with him?
This big belly man, someone need to give some book clocks. That maybe I don't remember make him a walk a dig.
You think he want deworm?
I think so.
Squitty, you know what I say? Squitty, if you control the people, you're a bad head teacher.
I rule the family this man.
What you mean you want deworm?
Everybody want by yourself.
Lucky gatekeeper never buy.
Yeah, tell you. She retire early tonight.
So when Mr. Sunny done, Mr. Sunny come talk to the lady. Me back say, me want to Sunny go and leash, so my lady jump fast.
No man, foolish. Listen, when you see them come up and attack, so and the only person I did go hard and I'm glad I did Squitty was the young lady Shani Meeks. She's truly for the JLP, but she young, you know. She young in her love for the JLP, and she limited in her knowledge. Yeah, she limited in her knowledge, so
she didn't since night and have to jump out.
Yeah, and a few of us, along with Inspiration, schooled her the other night.
Yeah, man.
Oh, the one
she graduated with a bachelor's now.
The Michael Manley one night. That one?
No.
That was one. The night was talking about Michael Manley. And
yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. Because she was saying that PJ was the best prime minister, remember?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh God, can you imagine?
She never say my best, she say him do good things.
Him do good things. And Canon was like, what good things? Name one. She was like,
My lady said, well, she conceded early. She said, well, I'm young.
Yeah.
So if you're willing to teach me, I'm willing to learn.
I love that. That was it. Once she said that, my heart warmed. I said, come here, baby, let us school you. Because Squitty platform is a cut above the rest. Once you visit here, you never leave the same.
And tell her where she can find the information. And
exactly.
She like she write it down or something.
Yes, man.
When she finished, she said, well, at least I learned something. I can go and teach somebody else now.
Yes, that is it.
That's what I was saying to Billion. How is it that people on the platform night and days?
Billion don't want to learn no. Billion are PMP.
It's because when they can't go around, they tell us that you have to live good. If they can't point to them, we have to live good. Why we can't come together?
Please.
One of them been to Vegas one night, you know. Yeah.
Billion are PMP, Canon.
One of them in Vegas car, and the man say, so why we can't live together, Vegas, huh? How we reach over there, sir? You know Vegas already. How we catch this, sir?
Yeah.
Vegas say, hold on, man. How we catch over there? So wait, no, man.
Yeah, I want to come with war and then we'll not get beat, we'll not cry peace. Go outside.
Vegas, the man get riled up in Vegas says, so what you going to do for the country? Like you love the country. When you donate already? Vegas say, when you come down to call help. The man say, no, come because you think so. The Vegas say, you mean say you think so you can't take on Sunday? The man say, you must have not come down there. Vegas say, you don't love the country then, man. It's a talk. The man say, I want to see you in your water boat and your shovel. Vegas say, that I got, man. But when you come, hey, the man start get personal. Vegas say, no, man, Mr. Ask when you go come. I'm a talk when loving country, you know. And I'm a PNP. It was a talk. That's a them talking point.
Nobody not buy with them a sell.